Hey everybody, and welcome to Authors and Dragons, where a group of comedic fantasy writers get together and try to make it through a whole game of Pathfinder without accidentally dying. Let's see if we pull it off this week. As always, the odds do not look great.
Hi, I'm John Hartness, and I'll be playing the role of Fandingo the Fantastical. In real life, I write a lot of things, including the Quincy Harker Demon Hunter series of novellas, the Bubba the Monster Hunter series of novellas, and the other series of books doesn't feature Hunter in the title, but it's the Black Knight Chronicles, and I really need to work on that now. So I have new stuff coming out. Go buy it. Find me places. Buy things. I love you.
Hi, I'm Joseph Brassi. I was one of the authors in the Mongoliad project. I am coming to you live from the room of candles, pants, and beer, and I play the role of Bjorg Bjornsson, enthusiastic barbarian, who is also blue. My debut novel,
Hello,
Skyfarer,
friends. My name is Robert. Fuck you. Hello, my name is Robert Penn. I play the role of Klaus Richter, notorious rogue. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy, lit RPG novels and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures.
Hi, my name's Steve Weverell. I play Brandon Firemaster, monk and cat puncher extraordinaire. In real life, I am the author of the comedy fantasy series, The Doomsayer Journeys.
I just want to be clear, I'm leaving that part in the intro. Just so you guys know. That's not getting cut out. My name is Drew Hayes. I am the GM of this game, and while I am not currently sponsored by Fireball brand cinnamon liquor, I'm willing to be. Wink. In real life, I'm the author of books such as Superpowered, Fred the Vampire Accountant, and the Spells, Swords, and Stealth series, the latest of which, Going Rogue, is out in audiobook as of right now. So when you're done listening to us, you can listen to that. So much Drew voice. Anyway, when last we left our adventurers, they had done a TLC cave, tigers, lions, and cheetahs, and emerged...
That's not what TLC is supposed to stand for.
God, thank you. No one got
Come
that
on,
joke
come on,
last time and it killed me.
Just speaking for the wrestling fans, the two of them who listen to the podcast, Edge and Christian would be so disappointed. Okay.
Anyway,
I stand correct. I really thought he was going with the other one.
the waterfalls one.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Right.
So when we last left off, our adventurers had gone to the spa to relax and heal their wounds. They had then stepped up to the next arena to see two huge creatures standing there. And as they are drawing closer, close enough to actually see, an elf sprints into view, holding Fandingo. He hurls him to the ground. And in the confusion, when you all look around, you notice that Silas is gone. None of you care. Why would you? Fandingo, you were taken on the manager's route, which means he took you halfway up, you stopped to drink heavily together and bitch about the talent, and then he carried you the rest of the way up.
Sounds right.
Yep.
I didn't get to go to the spa. Did you guys get happy endings with your massages? Because, I mean, I've been hanging out with an elf, so you know I scored.
Bjorg thinks back about the two opponents that they dealt with in the ring, adds the phrase happy ending, and gives the most, repulsed shudder you can... No, there was no happy endings. I got a new sword.
Hey, sweet.
Yeah, Fandingo, don't forget you have a present that you earned for being a good manager in the Santa match.
That's right. I haven't opened my present, have I?
Nope.
Hopefully it doesn't involve happy endings from Krampus.
No. Yeah, I want to open my present.
Okay. You open your present and you find a set of scales inside.
A set of scales,
Yes, like what Justice holds.
like what you weigh weed with.
Yes, small scales. But when you touch them, they glow and tilt slightly and then vanish. And you are brought up to the rest of the party's level.
Hey! Score. What level is everybody else? 4?
Yeah, we're all level 4, aren't we? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So,
I am too now.
And when they
It's
level,
good.
you will level. You are on par with the rest of the group now.
Sweet. I feel stronger and like I should sing.
All right, so
Scales of convenience.
everyone roll me perception checks.
The one time I happened to have my character sheet conveniently open.
Fendingo rolls a 7.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a 14.
Bjorg rolls a 22. He is very alert.
Klaus rolls a 4.
Thank you, T-Pain.
I'm still working on my happy ending.
Okay. Everybody except Klaus notices the booing. The crowd is kind of going boo. Not like an impassioned boo, like when there was the cheating and the fun stuff. Just sort of like a lackluster, like, oh, fuck you.
Oh, where did Silas go?
Silence is the Roman reigns of this island.
Brandon and Bjorg, you can notice that you're close enough now that in the ring you can see that there are two big muscular dudes, like just sort of hanging out on one side. One guy's in the middle. He's wearing very shiny silver wrestling clothes like what Bjorg and Brandon have. And he has pinned a troll, and he's got him down one-handed, and he's kind of just like smiling at the crowd. And you can both see that. And Bjorg, you can look and notice there's another troll on the other side of the ring. The trolls are clearly opponents. And the crowd is booing this smiling guy for winning.
I wonder why they don't like him.
Yeah, the fucking the paladin. The paladin and the dead man. It's the elf. He's standing there eating something.
It's just a thing.
The dead man?
Oh, yeah. The gravedigger. The old school guy.
Okay. And the paladin's the one holding the humping the troll?
Yeah, you hear the 1, 2, 3. The troll is beaten. The paladin kind of gets up and like looks at the crowd and looks a little confused by the booing, and he kind of goes over to the edge of the ring and picks up a mace, and as soon as he touches it, like gleaming silver armor wraps around him.
I'd like to ask the elf, why does no one like the guy who's winning? That doesn't make any sense.
He wins all the time, and it gets really boring. I mean, but he's really top tier over in the heavyweight mountain, but now he's doing this weird tag team run, and I don't know. No one really believes the chemistry, but he's the mace that runs the place, so we just kind of gotta let it happen.
Is that his wrestling name?
He's got a lot of grit, I see. Yeah.
I wrote that just for you, John. I wrote that joke just for you.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best. So, to keep going up, we'll have to defeat the tramp that runs the camp and the walking corpse.
No. They're making their own run up. They skipped the Santa fight and just came right up. They don't fuck around with that stuff. They're, top tier. They'll be up on the top of the mountain before the day's end. You got to fight the trolls.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
How big are the trolls?
They are large. Your troll opponents are both trolls, meaning they are large, meaning they have somewhat misshapen limbs and hideous faces. One of them is green and covered in moss, and the other one is just like kind of dirty and sandy. They look like trolls. I don't know how much more you need beyond that.
Do the trolls have a manager?
The trolls do have a manager. It is a goblin.
All right.
When the fight has ended, the green one who got beaten rolls out to the edge, and the goblin starts squawking in a language that none of you can understand unless you speak goblin. Do any of you speak goblin?
I don't think so.
No. Chose to only speak relevant languages. I do have a linguistics skill, and I roll a 5 for a linguistics check, so
Yeah, you do
Don't
not
understand
know
shit.
what the goblin is saying.
seems fair.
But one of the announcer guys kind of walks to the middle of the stage. All right, everybody, how about a big hand for the paladin and the gravedigger? And boo, you suck. All right.
Yeah.
Clearly, the
Well,
mace is not loved by the place.
ain't that the God's honest truth?
It's the flat top. I'm sure it's the flat top.
Oh. So, who is next? And he looks. Ah, you're the two who beat the Diablo brothers and Big Red.
Yep, that's us.
Yep.
All right. Wait, weren't there 5 of you? There was another tag team, wasn't there? He's looking at you, Klaus.
Yeah, I was the worthwhile part of that.
Yeah. We've already forgotten who the other guy was.
Someone.
He's the lance in charge of the dance, and we're ready to rumble. Let's go.
Yes. Rumbling. Rumble, 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 rumble.
All right, folks. Well, it looks like we have another set of contenders against Mean Green and Big Crunch.
Big Crunch.
Big Crunch is a
Breakfast
good name.
cereal.
You see the one that's got dirt on him, sort of lifts his hands. Big Crunch.
Saying Big Crunch as in Big Crunch or Big Crunch like a conch shell? Maybe I'm overthinking this.
I think that's the first time you've ever overthought anything, Bjork.
So, Bjorg and Brandon, are you ready to take on Big Crunch and Mean Green?
Wait,
Yes,
I'm
I know
sorry.
if it's a show.
I'm sorry, fiddly announcer boy. Fandango walks up to the ring. Step aside. Give me that microphone.
He gives you the enchanted volume amplification device that is definitely not a microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, and people that hate the face that just left this place. Feast your eyes, shower your adoration, and lavish them with love, because I bring to you Brandon, the buffest, the stuffest Thigh Master, and his tag team partner, Bjorg, the blue bastard of buttery Bjornsson.
Did you just say buttery?
I thought he said buggery.
I might have
bugger.
just mentioned buttery.
You're just looking kind of confusedly. He's giving Fandango the Arnold Schwarzenegger look.
Fandango drops the mic, motions his charges to the ring. Boys,
Before the
kill.
mic hits the ground, the Goblin Manager snatches it out right when it's by your knees and begins barking and snarling into the microphone as well. Goes on for a while. The crowd kind of seems to like it.
You
Make a
could learn a thing or two from that
Fart on
Fandango.
So you're saying that basically we could improve our chances by farting into the device a bunch?
I was just gonna fart on the head of the goblin.
Honestly, it's the closest thing you've ever had to a strategy.
But yeah,
Yeah, it's good we're communicating, guys. This is
May I-
encouraging.
Eventually,
actually be the greatest.
eventually the ref the MC takes the mic back. And, okay, that's great. Thanks, managers. Now then, can I just get our two starters in their corners? Which of you is going to begin?
What do you reckon, Bjorg? Shall I warm them up and you close them down?
Definitely.
Cool. That's what we'll do. Okay, I'm going to backflip into the ring.
Ooh.
So Brandon is the fluffer.
Oh, God. A troll fluffer.
Yeah, Fendingo will start performing.
Brandon Thighmaster, give me an initiative.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a 21.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
And Mean Green has stepped into the ring, and he is going to come in swinging his roll with a 14. Not as good. Definitely not as
Nice.
good. Yeah. Okay, Brandon.
Right, I'm going to do one of those very energetic starters where before the bell has even finished ringing, it just runs across and starts chopping him in the face. So,
Going right for it. Respect.
so we just I can find the macro for chopping him in the face.
Brandon going all Mr. Fuji on him.
Yeah.
Klaus, Bjorg, and Fendingo. Roll me perception checks.
All right.
Coming right up.
Fendingo rolls a 14 for perception.
Klaus Richter rolls an 11.
Bjorg rolls a 19.
Okay, you all beat 10, so you all notice that the arrow of the gods has mysteriously appeared at ringside.
What?
All
Ah,
right, well,
guaranteed a victory
even
now.
if it's this asshole, I'll still have a tag team partner.
Bjorg, you notice that the arrow of the gods doesn't have any arrows.
That's strange. Arrow, who stole your powers?
The arrow's going through a bit of a deficit right now, but fear not, good citizen. Carry on with your defeat of these wicked beings, while I continue on with my investigation.
Investigation of what? You're missing arrows? Your deficiency? That sounds like a medical problem. Does the arrow of the gods have medical problems?
It's okay, Arrow. It happens to all men sometimes. At least that's what I hear.
So, Brandon, you are going for the chop.
Yep. I only rolled a 12.
That is not going to cut it.
No, I didn't think so.
All right.
Max damage, though.
Yeah. What a waste.
Mean Green's going to rear back and try to smack you good. Oh, 22.
Oh, 22 does hit, yeah.
Oh. Ooh, 7 subdual damage.
I can live with that. That's not too bad. I'm not worried yet.
All right. Fandingo, give me a perform check. Let's see if you are successfully getting the crowd on the side.
Fendingo will play his new badass guitar, and his perform check's a 30.
Nice.
Whoa. All right. The crowd is definitely digging it. They are liking what you're selling. So they're kind of swaying along, man.
Do not encourage these voyeurs of evil.
Era, we like this guy. We want to encourage this, remember?
Bjorg looks at the arrow of the gods. Your quiver looks so empty.
Have I noticed the arrow of the gods yet?
No, you are fighting a troll, so I'm not giving you that option.
Oh, I need the morale boost.
Yeah, we're afraid that you'd leave the troll fight to go fangirl over Arrow of the Gods.
It's a fair concern. It honestly is.
And
And
rightly.
it's really like 60-40 for fangirling.
All right, Brandon. Do you want to punch the shit out of this fucking troll?
No, I'm gonna play that one up. I'm gonna take that punch, and I'm gonna get the crowd on my side a bit. I'm gonna stomp around.
Nice. You gonna no-sell it?
Yeah.
All right, give me a charisma check.
Charisma check. Let's see what we got. I rolled a 2. He probably,
God.
that guy must have hit me a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah. So
The hot pants are blinding.
He pops you good. You try to no-sell it, and just like a trickle of blood like runs down from your mouth.
Like spit out a tooth.
Trying to say, is that all you got? And he says, Kablak and Snusnua?
Yeah. You're trying to stand all stalwart. You're just kind of swaying on your feet a little bit. All right. Well, he's feeling emboldened, so he's gonna try and hit you again. What's your AC?
Without calling dodge, my AC is 19.
19. Nice. Okay. Then, yeah, he does not hit you.
Does not hit me. Okay. I managed to stagger in such a way that he misses me.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan drunken master style.
You got knocked dumb for like a few seconds.
One hit. Only one hit has landed in this fight, but they've all been max damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing for keeps, baby.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's sufficiently woke me up that I can actually hit the guy this time, so I'm going to try an unarmed strike.
Go ahead and give yourself a +1 since Fandango... actually, never mind. I was going to give you 1 for Fandango turning the crowd on your side, but you kind of fucked that up for yourself.
Well, he gets +1 for my bardic performance.
Yeah, you get 1 for the actual bardic performance, but nothing for the crowd.
Yeah, enough. You pissed all that away.
Blinded hot pants.
What? How's that possible? I just rolled exactly the same as last time, which is a sucky roll. Yeah, I rolled a really weak roll with max damage.
Man, that is like your MO in this fight.
Arrow of the Gods is going to push his way through the crowd to the ringside.
Yeah, you're already at ringside.
What are you doing?
Go for it.
Brandon! Listen to me, listen to my voice. Do what a true junior adventurer would do. Fight better!
Oh my god!
Junior adventurer? Wow. You are taking those hot pants to heart.
Silas, give me a charisma check. God help us all.
Arrow of the Gods gets a 15.
Brandon Thighmaster will have a +3 on his next attack.
Nice.
As inspiration from the Arrow of the Gods.
Brandon psyched himself up.
Balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a junior adventurer.
And
Your hero believes in you.
That's on top of Fandango's thing.
Nice.
This is
No. The Arrow of the Gods is not on top of Fandango's thing.
I said it. It's true. Oh, he natural one. Hang on a second. Well, he doesn't hurt himself, but so the troll's getting a little confident, and he rears back too far for the punch, and ends up smacking his arm into the turnbuckle pillar, and it's kind of like ah, and he has hurt himself, and he has lowered his threshold for getting pinned by 1.
Excellent. That's the first damage I've dealt in this fight.
You got Arrow Mania on your side.
Yeah. He was
Feel
so
the Arrow
wowed
Mania.
by the appearance of the Arrow of the God that he aired. This is your chance, Brandon Thighmaster.
Okay, right. Macro, don't fail me now. He's gonna run up to him screaming, "I'm a junior adventurer!"
But
Oh, man.
Very junior.
you do get
Extremely junior.
+4 to that.
Oh. Okay, yeah, well, 16. Still not a great roll, but
16
better
will
than
hit.
this Okay, that's 7 damage.
All right.
That's the power of believing in yourself, kids.
You finally land a blow on the troll.
Power of hot pants.
Oh, man.
I'm just not comfortable with the phrase junior adventurer and land a blow on the troll.
While wearing hot pants.
And it is the troll's turn, and it is going to do what almost none of you have for this entire arc. He's going to tag Big Crunch. He's going to tag out. And Big Crunch is going to jump in swinging. He's going to do that leap across and go for a punch on you, Brandon Thighmaster.
Bjork's going to move to wherever closest to Brandon.
20 to hit.
Oh, balls.
And
20 does hit.
6 damage.
That brings me down to 20 hit points.
As he just comes in swinging off the ropes.
Bjork's going to run down to the edge where Brandon is closest to.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Oh, is that doable?
Yeah. You can.
Okay.
You can start running alongside. So Brandon, it is your turn. You just got the shit punched out of you. Bjork has run to the backside. If you want to go for a tag, you're not pinned or anything, so it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I'll bear that in mind.
Come on, Brendan. Have a little faith, preferably in a god like Toreg, but...
For example.
Well, it's your turn, Brandon Thighmaster.
Well, I can't just keep on rolling 12. Surely I've got to break that. I'm going to cool dodge on this big guy, and then I guess kick him in the abdomen. 14. I guess that's slightly better than 12.
Is it 15 because of
It is 15.
Oh, 15 with the modifier, yeah.
Still misses, but
Oh, man.
would have hit the last guy. And he is going to natural 20 on you, Brandon Thighmaster. Now, the good news is that means he does not get damage. The bad news is that means he initiates a pin. He does a special move on you. So Big Crunch grabs you, lifts you up into a sort of reverse suplex, and you hear the announcer go, "Oh God, Big Crunch is going for the biggest crunch!"
Biggest crunch.
Nothing about this sounds
The
like it's
captain
not
of
going to hurt.
crunches.
And he slams you down, shoulders into the mat, permanently lowering your pin DC by 1 and putting you in a pin. Roll strength check.
Okay. Can I roll to tag?
Not this first one.
Okay.
He's kind of caught you by surprise. Before you can reorient, it's a
It is surprising.
Yeah.
You don't name a move the biggest crunch without it being surprising. Okay. Okay, strength. Brandon Firemaster rolls a 21.
Brandon Thighmaster kicks the fuck out of that pin.
Yes!
That time
That's right, baby.
All right. So you kicked out on the first try. I'll give you an action. We'll say that you have the command initiative since you got out on the first try. I think that's the way we've been playing it.
Okay.
So you can
My
tag,
instinct.
or you can hit.
I'm tempted to tag, but I think I'm just going to try to go for one more attack. I must be owed a good attack roll.
He is blinded by his own abs and pants.
Pretend you are one of my arrows.
This is not getting better.
And
Visualizing.
vanish?
Rolls a 16.
That
Plus
will
1's 17.
hit. Yeah.
Yes. Just slap him in the chops for having the audacity to special move me. And that's 6 damage.
Oh.
7. You get plus 1 on damage too.
Oh yeah, 7 damage.
You have definitely kind of taken him by surprise. He was not expecting that.
He wasn't expecting me to be competent. He
No,
never did.
not at all.
Well, so far.
I would have gotten away with it too if the arrow of the gods hadn't gone all scoutmaster.
Bjorg and Brandon, I want you to both roll me perception real quick.
All right.
And then Big Crunch is gonna go.
Big crunch.
Big crunch. Big crunch.
Bjorg rolls a 10. So, not so great.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a 22.
Okay, Brandon Thighmaster, you happen to glance outside to Mean Green and notice that he was looking a little tired on his feet from the hurt you put on him earlier. He looks pretty fine now, actually. And in fact, even after that blow you threw to Big Crunch, he seems to have shaken it off really quickly. Let me an intelligence check, Brandon Thighmaster.
Son of a bitch!
Fucking trolls.
Crap.
This might be one of the one instances where I've worked something out that my character hasn't yet, so let's hope the intelligent roll goes well. It does not go well. He rolls a 6.
They are strong wrestlers.
Fendingo makes a knowledge nature check to see if he knows anything, and he rolls 4. Fendingo knows nothing.
Yeah, like all excellent wrestlers, they just shake damage off, apparently. So, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, fair enough.
All
Arrow
right.
of the Gods rolls nothing because he doesn't need knowledge, he has faith.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Apparently, he doesn't need arrows either.
Still sounds like a medical
Klaus?
problem.
Klaus would like to check out the Arrow of the Gods and see if he can spot where the coin pouch is.
All right. Klaus is trying to bang the arrow of the gods. Got it.
Yeah, is that a euphemism?
Boy, it's hard to read it as anything else. He's checking someone out and checking for their coin pouch.
The Arrow of the Gods doesn't carry a coin pouch. That's my utility pouch.
Right.
Klaus rolls a natural 20 for perception.
Assuming he has not abandoned his coin pouch.
Who has abandoned his coin pouch?
The arrow of the gods.
We never assessed
Yeah.
whether the Hour of the Gods had a coin pouch. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well, how is he paying for things is my next question if his coin pouch is not on him.
We never saw the Hour of the Gods pay for anything.
God, ain't
Are you
that
trying
the
to
fucking
suggest
truth.
that the Hour of the Gods might be someone else? Stop killing my delusions.
All right, arrow of the
Stop
gods, where's your coin purse? Things
Probably
they
hanging
never
off my
tell
belt.
you, you'll say when you have to DM. There you go. It is hanging on his belt.
Pretty much in
Yeah,
plain
okay.
sight.
That's exactly
Yeah,
where
all right.
Silas wore his coin pouch.
What a coincidence! They are so alike, yet one of them sucks so much.
Fear not for your intrepid paladin companion, for he is safe.
Yeah. He's also not a paladin.
Did you put him in your coin pouch? Actually, don't answer that.
This took a turn.
No, I think we start there.
I don't
Pretty
know.
much sure we live right in that space.
Big Crunch is going to try to punch the shit out of Brandon. Let's go with that. 17, so I don't think that hits you.
Does not hit, no.
Yeah, he swings a meaty fist by your head, and as you dart back, you hear him say, "Ooh, good show, good show."
We start
Wait,
expecting that.
What?
So he's a postural.
Yeah. No one else heard that. He just said it softly enough for Brandon to hear, and then as soon as he whiffed, he just, "Oh, hey, dodgy man!"
Yep.
Brandon
All
time
in.
after it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try and get another attack in. 18.
18 will hit.
Oh, 19, I guess, with Fantingo, and 10 damage.
Nice. That is quite good. It's not pinning good, but it's good. You can pin this guy if you would roll over like 10.
Well,
I'm trying.
Well, he's gonna try to pin you and punching. Oh no! Big Crunch goes for an elaborate slap and misses and ends up swinging too hard and smacks his own hand. Ah! Stupid crunch. Pain. And his DC is now permanently lowered by 1.
Okay, that seems like an opportune time to tag in Bjorg. See if he can make a pin. So I'm going to tag out.
All right, since you're not on the defensive, Bjorg can come in swinging. Bjorg,
All right, Bjorg.
Come on, Bjorg.
Jump
leap in
Kick him
and
in the
go
crunch
for
berries.
big crunch.
All right.
How long you been saving that one, Devin?
That just occurred to me.
Shatter my
I
illusions.
really would have said it any time Brandon was fighting.
That's right.
We just
Soul
do
over
it
strength,
quick.
you're not. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bjorg is going to jump in and go into a rage.
All right.
All right. So,
He's very angry.
which means
Yeah.
all
well,
right. Bjorg is
that
going
was
to
good.
Bjorg is going to go right for a pin and rolls a natural 20.
Shit.
All right, Bjorg, that's a finisher. So you tell me the finishing move you use on him to lower his DC to pin by 1 and put him in a pin.
All right, Bjorg is going to basically jump into the ring, and as he jumps into the ring, he wraps his biceps around this guy's neck and drops him.
So it's a springboard DDT as he comes over the top rope.
Oh
Thanks
yeah,
for translating that. That's,
thank you. I know some wrestling moves. I don't know their names.
Fandingo,
Yeah.
I think you're the one who's going to have to name this as you scream it to the crowd.
And that is the blue butthole, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody escapes the blue butthole.
Okay,
Oh my god.
we are going to go with a pin fight. So, Bjorg, give me strength. You got to hold him for 3.
All right. Okay, hold on a second.
You get your rage +1 off of my thingy, I think. Yeah. No, they're not attacks, so you don't get my bonus.
Yeah, no, that's just he just gets his strength bonus, I believe. So, 25.
10.
nice.
Bjorg is a goddamn hero when we need a hero.
I know,
every
right?
time.
I'm the hero this mountain deserves.
Good job, junior hero.
One isn't. Fuck, it's an 8.
All right, he's going to go try and get out. 7.
Rah! The butthole clenches.
Alright, one more. 9! Fuck!
You hear him whisper, "Excellent form, excellent form. Unfortunately, it's a little too early for this." And then you hear, because you know what else trolls have? They have reach.
Fuck.
As he
fuck.
reaches his long arm out and slaps with Mean Green, who leaps into the ring. Now, he's not going to get an attack on you because that was a defensive tag, so you still get the first blow. As Big Crunch slides away, free and clear.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
You can
the
tag
first-
in the middle of a pin? Oh, I guess you can.
I've been letting you guys
Yeah,
roll
you
dex checks for it, but trolls have a 10-foot reach. They can just do it when they're by the edge.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
Bjorg is going to immediately go for another pin attempt.
You don't.
And rolls a 24.
Okay, well, that will hit him, and his DC has been reduced by 1. Yeah, that is actually enough to pin him.
Alright, so he's basically going to, as the green one jumps in, he's basically going to slam into him and then drop on top of him.
Okay.
All right. Arrow doesn't want to see interference, so he's going to race over to the other side of the ring, where the other where Crunch is.
It's not interference to tag.
It's not interference to preach to him the love of Torag either.
Champion of fair play.
Okay, so you
Technically
are
not
roll me
incorrect.
your pin attack.
Alright, I rolled that. That was a 24.
Right. Roll me your
The strength check, you mean?
strength. Yes, sorry.
Okay. Strength check. Fuck, natural 1.
Oh, and with an 8, Mean Green shoves you off, and he got that on the first try, so he has the initiative. So he's
Shit.
gonna You slam into him and you push him down, but he just hurls you off easily, leaps up, and goes to punch the shit out of you.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That'll hit. That'll
your
fucking
AC?
hit. 22. It's considerably lower. It's like 10 or 11 now, I think.
Okay, that matters, because remember, beating the AC by 10 is how you initiate a pin.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely... That beats it.
He slams
alright.
you to the ground. Roll pin.
Alright. And on the first one, I can't try to tag?
No, the first one is all...
Okay.
All...
Okay, cool.
They play by that, too. Well, he natural one'd it, so just don't do that.
9, so...
And you got out on the first round now, so you have the attack initiative.
Ah!
You guys are just hurling each other down, and then jumping up and doing it again.
At
That
this
is-
point, Fandingo's playing the Benny Hill theme.
Bjork rolls a 24 for another pin attempt.
That's a pit. That'll get it. That...
I can just stop. Damn.
Fandingo, roll me a performance. Let's see if you can sell this to the crowd as better than it is. Because it is kind of unique. You don't see this.
Fandingo performs at a 24.
All right, they at first they don't know, but Fandango starts playing some amped music, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is like fucking high energy." All right, yeah, this is they're into
High
it.
work rate stuff, man.
Yeah,
Adrian!
give me a strength check, Bjorg.
9! Fuck!
Natural 1.
Nice.
The battle of the suck.
It really is.
No, that was the manager.
23!
Ooh,
There we go.
12.
Here we go.
All right, Arrow is gonna distract the shit out of the guy out of Crunch.
Yeah, that. I mean, no. You picked the wrong target. Big
All right.
Crunch slaps the hand, and he rolls in.
Oh, no, I don't get... Shit!
They have reach. You never baited him away from the edge. You just kept fighting him right where they had the exit point.
Alright, so...
But you have the initiative since they defensively tagged.
Alright, so this time Bjorg is going to move towards the... further towards the center of the ring. Get him at least one square away from the back edge.
Okay.
You just
And I think...
slam
Can
it.
I... Oh, well, I mean, that... Sure, after I do that, you tell me that.
Not a very
can,
good manage.
Actually, can I... So, you get a move action, and then you get a standard action. So, can I, ready action for him to come at me?
For him to
Or-
move closer?
Yeah, nail him when he moves in range.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Come at us,
Cool.
you big brown pansy.
All right, it's his turn. He doesn't change position. He just reaches across the void and slaps you. Because I've been
Fuck. telling
telling you this whole time they have reach. That's how they've been tagging each other.
Alright.
10. What does your AC? Is it 10?
It's 10, yeah.
8 damage.
Ow.
Big Crunch make tiny man retreat.
And this is why junior adventurers such as yourself need experience.
Okay, the red rage in Bjork's is kind of ashes. And he runs forward and rolls a 15. Fuck.
Okay.
16.
16, that's right. Rolls a
All
16.
right. You can hit him.
And rolls 9 damage.
Man,
So,
that's pretty good.
With the +1, so 10.
So 10, yeah.
All right.
Bjork runs in, slams him with an elbow for 10.
Oh, you catch him right in the old breadbasket. Big Crunch has a pretty standard method of operation. He's gonna try to punch the shit out of you. Oh, Big Crunch, natural 1 again. As he
That's kind of standard
whiffs.
too.
He
Okay.
whiffs like very theatrically. Kind of whizzes by and is like, can't make it too one-sided. And clips his own head. Ah, Crunch hurt head.
This guy's the Barry Horowitz of this match.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Listen to Rick going OG.
To be
So,
fair, this guy is stolen without shame from a Robert Aspirin series.
so what would I need? What would I need to? So how do I know we got the pin thing, but how do ring outs work?
I guess it would be a 10 count.
Okay, so basically, like, what I'm thinking of trying to do is Bjorg is thinking of trying to physically chuck this guy out of the ring.
Okay.
I don't know what I need. Same kind of attack roll as a pin.
No, that's a lot harder. These guys are large.
Okay. All right, fuck it then. I'll just go for the pin again.
I mean, you can roll it, but it's gonna be a
Move
fairly
him
high
away.
DC.
All right,
Stop
Bjorg-
pinning him right there. Move him away.
Yeah, okay. So Bjorg is gonna dart to this. Let's see here.
Just knock him out.
Well, there's that whole regeneration thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna-
The definition of insanity is
Right.
doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Bjorg is
Oh,
rolling.
it's like Silas talking
He's,
and
Bjorg is rolling. Bjorg rolls a 27.
That's enough to initiate a pin, or you can hit
Okay.
him for damage. Your choice.
All right. If he tries to pin him, can he move him away from the edge at all?
belly to belly suplex.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know if you're gonna be. Well, Bjorg has a pretty high strength. What's the weight on this guy?
Yeah.
Let me check this guy's weight.
All right.
I will give you a DC. I'll give you a DC 15 strength roll, just
Okay.
strength, nothing else, to be able to lift this guy up and slam him down in a better position.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he's gonna go for then.
So the contingency is you're not going to be able to move your character, and you have to put him down somewhere within your character's adjacent squares.
Okay, that's fine. I can put him at least 2 squares away from the ring that way.
Yes.
So a ring's edge that way. All right. 25.
All right. Where do you
Suplex.
point to the square where you want this guy centered using the measuring tool? So like if you
hold on
wanted
a
him like
The
to occupy these 4, or if you want him to occupy.
Right. I want to put him right next to right diagonally. Bjorg lifts the guy up and body slams him.
Like Hulk Hogan dropping Andre the Giant.
Yes.
You have picked up a massive creature and slammed it to the ground. Now,
Ah!
Let's see if I can amp. I should be able to amp the crowd up some for that.
you give me a perform check. But before you can benefit from that, give me that first initial pin.
All right. So do I have to roll another attack roll or just
Strength.
a strength check?
Just strength.
Okay.
This is just
All
you and him struggling against each other.
All right. 12.
Oh, natural 1, 5. And
That perform check is a natural 20.
Big Green is going to start making his way around the ring. What is Big Green's movement speed? Okay, give me your next roll. But Fandango, you got a natural 20, didn't you?
I had a natural 20 on that perform check.
Oh, man. Okay, so in contrast to the fight they last watched, which was pretty one-sided, this has been a real give-and-take affair. You guys have pinned each other. You've knocked the shit out of each other. Everybody's gotten involved. It's been a pretty hard-fought match, and especially after the bad taste that last one left. They're fucking into it, man. Like when you lift that troll up and drop him to the mat, oh, people lose their shit. They start cheering. You have
Yes.
you're gonna get a +3 on this next pin attempt.
All right. That is a good thing. All right. 21.
7.
I can
Hang
see
on.
Big Green
5,
moving, so
10.
if he starts coming, I'm going to cut him off.
I mean, he's there. He's been moving. All right. So
Yes.
that's 10, and that's 10. Oh wait, from here that's 10. Okay. So now Big Crunch has to make a decision if he's gonna go for the tag. I'm gonna make him roll for this one. He's far enough away. You did a good enough job getting him out. So
Can
he's
I
gonna
try and
go for a
swat
dex.
Big Green's feet out from under him?
No, it's a large creature, and I mean you can try. You can always roll, but your odds are not great.
the odds of us losing if I do nothing are probably greater.
So, here's the other thing that's happening. Bjorg, you're kind of taking on a fan favorite. So, while that first surge of the crowd went to you, there's a lot of people who are starting to chant, "Big Crunch, Big Crunch." And
balls.
And so he's actually going to get the bump. Yeah, it cuts both ways, man.
It's okay.
And what's his dex? Would he go for that? Oh man, he might. He might. No. You hear Big Crunch whisper. Very well. You've earned this. If you can take it. So Big Crunch is going to get the +3 this round, and it's just going to be a straight strength check.
All right, so here we go. Bjorg rolls a 15. Ugh.
Big Crunch, rolls a 14. He almost kicks out, but Bjorg keeps that shoulder down, and you hear the last one, and the ref, oh, they have done it!
Fandingo tears into a Bill and Ted riff.
See Big Crunch going, no!
Bjorg is very confused by this troll in front of him with multiple personality disorder.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for those brave warriors who have successfully defeated Big Crunch and Mean Green.
I'm so tired.
Well, that's good timing, because as you can see, the sun has begun to set, which means from here on out, it's only main event fights, and we are still quite a ways down the mountain. But if you boys will take your tokens, you can come back here directly tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Okay. Bjorg takes his token and looks emotionally confused about what to do next.
Brandon takes a token and holds it up like it's a championship belt and dances around the ring.
So if you guys were staying longer than a day, you could come back and continue working your way up the mountain tomorrow.
But unfortunately...
that's right, we're leaving tomorrow in the morning, aren't we?
Yep.
Bjorg looks at Bjorg takes this moment to look contemplatively at the compass on his arm.
Woo, 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 just whipping by.
He looks like it's going to make him nauseous.
Yeah.
It provides just as much direction as anything else in his life does.
You see,
since he started this adventure.
Big Crunch walks over to you, Bjorg, and pats you gently on the shoulder with his loud, booming voice. You fight good. Fight like troll. And then he leans in. Seriously though, really, like quite talented man. If you ever want to come train up here, we do a class in the summer. It's really good. We got some developmental mountains. I think we've got a chance at making a career of this. Strong fighter.
Thank you.
Bjorg says enthusiastically, and then kind of looks at Brandon sideways and goes, "I'm so confused."
You have successfully made it part of the way up Tag Team Mountain. Really, for a day's work, it was pretty impressive. You won 3 bouts, you got some cool gifts, you earned tokens so that next time you're at the Island of Champions, you can resume this at your leisure. And you have, you've had a good night. You guys head down, the things are kind of shut down, everybody's streaming back down the mountain. It's a pretty quick go. You make it to the bar, because I know you all. In time to get dinner if you would like.
Dinner, yes. Food.
Dinner, good.
How long before I have to actually eat again after that protein shake? Does that just...
You definitely need to eat after today. You spent a lot of energy. There was some hard fighting done.
Okay, fair enough.
However, you'll notice that Brandon and Bjorg, every time they get something, the food has been taken care of. Because you guys put on good shows, and this is an island that celebrates that, you two end up eating for free.
Hey. Come on.
Stinks.
Where's the love for the manager?
You drink for free.
Done. Much more expensive.
They know who likes what on this island.
I'm a half elf. I can only eat so much, but fucking A, I can drink.
Bjorg's going to look at Brandon in kind of in a confused way, like, you know, like that, the proverbial kind of puppy trying to understand a gyroscope, and he's just going to say, "Junior adventurer."
It felt right at the time.
Puppy trying to understand a gyroscope? Wow.
Euphemisms.
That's good.
And anyway, we should just be grateful that the arrow of the gods has returned to us.
Just don't get too
I'm
comfortable.
grateful.
Where are your arrows?
So are we all in the tavern?
I mean, unless you'd like to go somewhere without beer.
No.
That sounds terrible.
It's pretty crowded in there.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of folks.
Pity that Arrow is choosing this moment to actually talk to you. So if you go for his pouch, he'll notice.
Is talking.
Yes. So tell me, Klaus, are you ready to give up your ways of filthy wickedness?
Wow, I'm bored. All right, I'm gonna go somewhere and talk to somebody else.
You'll never make a junior adventurer at this rate, man.
All right, well, I'm gonna wait for him to talk to somebody else and come back.
Arrow of the gods. What do you do when Silas walks away?
Well, yeah, I'll talk to
when
my favorite.
Klaus walks away. Sorry.
I'll talk to my favorite junior adventurer, Brandon. You know, warn him not to get too comfortable in this place.
You're right, I should be vigilant.
All right.
Also, arrow of the gods, I was thinking, I felt quite bad because as much as nobody likes Silas and I don't like Silas, we've sort of, he's disappeared and so has Kufarik. And I feel like I should give a shit, but I just don't. Tell me, Arrow of the Gods, am I on the true path to being a hero like you?
Well, fear not for Silas, because he's safe.
Well, that's good to know.
Okay.
Thank you,
Brandon's
Kufarik.
doing a good job playing wingman there. I'm gonna go for it.
Roll
Sleight of
me
hand,
a
going
roll
for
me
the
a
point
stealth
first.
check to get up to him, and then roll me a sleight of hand to steal it.
All right. Here comes stealth. Klaus rolls a 19 for stealth.
All right, Brandon and Arrow of the Gods, give me perceptions.
Bjorg is eating steaks.
Arrow of the Gods rolls an 8. He's really into his junior adventurer here.
Whoa.
You
Brandon
would've heard
was 23.
Brandon, with a 23, you definitely notice Silas saddle up to the
Klaus.
Sorry. Brandon, with a 23, you definitely notice Klaus sidle up to the Arrow of the Gods out of the crowd, looking like he's joining the conversation. Very innocuous. With a 19 stealth, you still don't look suspicious.
Get silent up. Well, Klaus is
Pretty
always...
sure Klaus always looks suspicious.
Yeah. Klaus,
Alright.
Brandon noticed that Klaus is looking suspicious, but thinks nothing of it because he always looks suspicious.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right.
Going for it.
Give me a sleight of hand. Brandon and...
Klaus rolls a 30.
Wow. Brandon and Silas get another round of perceptions, but Brandon Thighmaster add a +5 because you noticed him arrive.
There's no way I'm beating this. Except for the
God damn it! God fucking damn it again!
That's a natural 20 again, folks. Rick has rolled a natural 20.
See how the
Once again, Torag shits on Klaus's head.
Oh my god. Plus, you have your hand, like, extended, like, coiled around the coin purse in a way that you are positive he can't see you. And then you feel a pinch and you look down and he's just holding your wrist.
So tell me, as I was saying,
I shout rape.
Someone
doesn't
throws you a
bother
pile of grapes. It's very loud in here.
This time,
I'll eat the grape.
don't let go of Klaus's wrist, and be like, "So as I was saying about your wicked ways there, I can't help but notice that you have a few things that I don't. You know, one, obviously, a lack of morals, but more importantly, you have some arrows on you."
Just while this is going on, Brandon Firemaster is applauding wildly.
Wait, did I take his arrows?
No.
Bjorg is
No.
staring at the arrow of the gods in something between confusion and naked awe.
He's so cool,
George
brothers.
is naked? Fuck, I'm drinking.
I felt my Klaus sense tingling.
It's really weird, man. Every time he tries this, you nat 20 him. It's like the gods really are on your side.
Or just really aren't on his side.
We'll just have to take levels of wizard and become a god.
So I was hoping maybe you could loan me a few of those.
Fuck no, I need my arrows.
But Klaus, he's a superhero. I think.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's a fat little fuck.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Klaus. You've rolled 30s, and he's caught you every time. There's a part of you that's wondering if he's a superhero. It's not because you think he's so good. It's because you think you're so good, but he keeps catching you. It's the only plausible explanation.
I might be a sad little fuck, but you'll notice I still have my coin purse.
Oh God!
And on that, I want
I don't
everyone
know
to
what
roll
you're
me
talking
perceptions.
about.
Arrow rolls a 17.
Fendingo's drunk and rolls an 8.
Klaus rolls a 10.
Brandon Firemaster is still applauding. He rolls a 10.
Your natural one. He is so in awe of what has just happened in front of him that a piece of steak falls out of his mouth.
Okay, Bjorg, because you are very full and you have dropped a piece of steak, when the rumble passes over the building that everyone else realizes is a rumble, you think you farted. So you don't notice that.
Sorry, everyone.
Something rumbled. Bjork,
Everybody,
did you
it's
fart?
to use a modern term, it's like a plane just flew right overhead.
So
and
sounds a lot like Bjork farting.
a little bit, yeah. Like the whole place kind of rumbles, the dishes shake. You see some people just look at each other with a lot of concern. Everybody who beats 10 hears a screech, like an animal that's not right. And Arrow of the Gods.
Kufaric.
You're trying to distract me again, aren't you, Klaus?
Arrow of the Gods,
I
you're
know
the
what you're
only
talking
one that sees actual panic in their eyes, in the eyes of several people. And they all start whispering wildly to each other as they start racing toward the door to look out.
Brothers, it sounds like an animal is in distress. We best go see if that's Kufaric or not.
Don't the
No,
animals
I just-
usually seem happy when they eat Kufaric?
Have no fear, good citizen. The Arrow of the Gods is here to protect you, along with his sidekicks.
Bjorg is going to look up and go, I don't know why everyone's so frightened. It's just indigestion.
They've obviously been around you before.
Well, I'm going to rush to the...
You had to beat.
I just walk to the door and drag Klaus with me.
All right, everybody goes outside. You can all look up and see. You don't have to roll perceptions for this. I'll just give it to you. And Bjorg, you can follow them out if you would like.
Yeah, he's confused. Like, what the fuck? I once farted a cactus, guys.
Bjorg, you actually notice that your arrow that has been spinning imperceptibly fast is actually slowing for just a fraction of a second when it gets to one point in the rotation.
What did I eat?
Almost as if something really evil has appeared.
I'm not walking behind Bjork.
Okay, does can Bjork be assumed to have his weapons?
Yeah, you all have your weapons. It's okay. Like, as you look up, you see this giant creature with dark wings and like flaming eyes landing at the top of Heavyweight Mountain, all the way up there. And you hear it let out a screech, and someone nearby whispers, No, that can't be back. The gargantuan monster, the GM, it's returned.
The GM.
Nice. So what's a GM? I asked the guy that whispered.
It was a legendary force on this island, a force of darkness, the Merc Mahan. It was, oh god, whispered about until the frozen boulder destroyed it years ago, sending it off to be jailed on one of the other islands.
We have no knowledge of such a thing.
That's a
Bjork
weird
is going to
coincidence.
stare up at the mountain and just kind of mutter to himself, look down at his arm, just go, oops.
You hear another screech and you see some flashes of light, as if there's a battle being fought. And at the same time, you hear you guys feel a tug on the back of your tunics as a footstool has appeared and is clapping his hands, saying, "So we've decided to expedite the departure process. We're leaving soon, as in pack your shit, finish your drinks, and grab your food."
Let me ask a quick question, Footstool. Do you have any spare arrows on the ship?
He looks at you. Yeah, thousands of them.
Okay, then let's get there.
Right below the casks of flowing wine and beautiful goblin women we keep below deck. It's a treasure down there. It really is.
I will have to visit this below deck.
Aaron, below deck.
You like goblin women?
No, but I like arrows.
So yeah, you all are just kind of watching this amazing display. You're just watching this beautiful fight, these flashes of lights, and then from the top of the mountain, something comes flying down, like roaring past. In fact, roll me reflex saves. You don't have to say them. Just tell me if you don't beat 5.
Easily beat 5.
Yeah, easily beat 5.
Yeah, Fendingo
Beat
got
5.
there.
Yeah, everybody, it looks like everybody beat 5. So, no one is struck by the object that slams into the ground. But as the dust clears, you can all look and see that it is a large, ornate, formerly magical mace that has been cracked and broken into pieces.
I guess now somebody else runs the place.
You hear the whisper, "The Merc Man runs the place now."
Yeah, that, well, So, Toadstool, when are we leaving?
It's Footstool. Get it right, or you're not. And we're leaving now. We're leaving now. We're leaving right now. Everybody to the ship. Everybody to the ship.
Wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to be investigating evil. This looks pretty evil.
You're supposed to be investigating evil objects.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But in a way, these people have brought it down upon themselves with their own wickedness. I'm willing to make a judgment call on that one.
Well, I've still got my token. I guess I can come back anytime.
Yes. Come, Junior Adventurer, let us go celebrate your victories.
Oh, I like celebrating. It's going down the mountain, going to the boat. Boat sounds great.
They have arrows there.
Unless anybody's going to stay on this island and try to fight that thing, I am assuming you're going to the boat. You can stay and try to fight it.
Fuck this island. I'll go onto the boat.
Well, maybe we should have a sweep for Kufarik. Is Kufarik on the boat?
You
He
see
says to
Footstool kind of waggle his ears. No, he is not on this island, actually. Oh, we will have to try and hunt him down.
All right,
We should take the boat and hunt him down somewhere else. Gotta go.
oh, this is fascinating. Lead the way to the arrows dual sample.
Yep.
He
Cool.
sort of, the footstool stops and looks at you. You know, I don't know who you are, but I know you didn't pay for passage on my boat. Good luck, fucker. And Footstool is going to herd everybody except the Arrow of the Gods onto the boat.
Can I make one last grab at that coin purse?
No, not with a natural 20, man.
All right.
You're going to have to wait till tomorrow to take a crack at that one.
All right.
Well, Arrow will heroically disappear into the crowd to, like, you know, to fight this darkness. And Silas will board the boat.
Well, hi, Silas.
Good luck, Arrow of the Gods, wherever you are. Hello, Silas.
That's a 26 disguise check, just in case anybody's watching.
No, we all saw the Arrow of Gods leave to go and be heroic. I have faith that one day he'll return to us.
All right, let's go ahead and wait for Joe for this next part. Unless that's Joe.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, my
perfect.
son. My son slammed the door so hard opening his door that the hinge came off.
Oh, wow.
So
My
I just
God.
had to fix a fucking door. It's the screws aren't in very hard, so.
It's like somebody
Lord.
takes after Bjorg.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically,
what about-
he has said that if you're not, your options are stay here and try to fight the good fight, or get on the boat and run like hell, because the boat's leaving.
With
has anyone else
everyone
voted?
else on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
even
yeah,
the
everyone
Arrow
else
of
is
the Arrow
going?
of the Gods ran off, but Silas showed up a few minutes later.
Well, Bjorg very much wants to fight this thing, but he also feels a certain obligation to stick with his friends.
Fair enough. As you
Yeah,
Bjorg,
but,
as you are running away, you do someone grabs your arm because they can see you're heading for the boat. I watched you fight today. You're strong. Go, find the frozen boulder. Find the warrior who drove this away once.
The frozen boulder?
Yes, that was what he fought under.
Then I will find him.
Bjork, he's under a boulder. Didn't you just hear the guy? If he's under
he's
a boulder.
the frozen
yeah.
boulder. No, he's the frozen boulder.
I thought the guy said he fought under a boulder.
Have some grasp of metaphor, man.
Guys, he clearly said he's got a frozen shoulder. It's just a basic medical condition that can be treated with physiotherapy. Now, come on.
What's a metaphor? What do you do with a meta?
I don't know. You're the bard. So yeah, after that, I will do this. Declares.
All right. Well, you all make it to the boat, and the boat immediately casts off. Like, it does not fuck around. And as you look back, you can see the big flaming creature, the GM, making its way down from the mountain toward the town.
All of those stakes.
And Footstool will kind of lean back and go, "Whoo-hoo, that was a close one, boy. That place used to be inhospitable when that thing was around. We are not going back there for a long time."
Thank you, Toreg, for teaching these people a lesson.
Why are you here again?
Footstool shrugs. I mean, he paid for passage.
Technically, it's not paid for passage. We're like, we're kind of like, still under. Well, Kuthark, I think, was the only one under the gas.
Nope,
No.
not the only one.
Nope. And you.
Where is my squad friend?
You see Footstool kind of lift his head and sniff a little. I think south or east. Yeah, it's one of those two.
Well, that's
He kind of wiggles it around. It's really hard to say. There's something masking the scent of the chaos.
Bjorgas?
It wasn't me.
If you just tried the scent of Kufarik, that might be stronger.
You know, you think that, but he's been eaten by so many things. It's like his stink's been partially digested.
So try detecting the scent of bile.
Honestly, you're better off trying to find the scent of sadness.
Well, let's see. There, to the south, there's a major trading hub. You, in case you all need to buy or resupply or do anything. Let's see. To the east, there's a few magical islands that are, said to have some interesting secrets. Might be a good place to investigate. I really can't tell which direction he's in, so it's up to you guys. You is your friend. You figure it out.
I vote Magical Islands.
Yeah, I hate to say this. I agree with Klaus.
Well, so long as you have the promised arrows on board that a hero told me about before I got on this boat, then I say the magical items.
Footstool looks you dead in the eyes. I have no idea what you're talking about. I never said anything to anyone about arrows.
Yeah, no.
You know, lying is a sin.
He's right, Silas. He didn't say anything about arrows. Sorry.
Yeah, there's no arrows on this ship, man.
Well, the ship is made of wood, so technically I guess I could go make some.
I think if you start pulling apart the ship, you're going to find you have bigger problems than no arrows. Like no arrows and a pissed-off crew.
I'm going to take one of my arrows and say, look, a fish, and throw the arrow at it.
Oh my god!
I love that in a normal party you'd be conserving and pooling resources. No, fuck that, not here.
Nope. I mean, Brandon bought me a guitar, so I'd give him arrows.
So 2 votes for Magical Islands. Silas.
Did Silas dive after the arrow?
No.
Oh, I mean, shit, it's green.
Silas, are you voting Magical Islands or trading
For
area?
Are you talking to me?
No, I said Silas.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just for the record, Klaus didn't say the magic words.
Please?
Toreg commands you to.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, I thought it was go fuck yourself.
Silas,
How much?
Silas, what's your vote for?
If Silas was a smarter guy, he would vote for going to to the like marketplace.
Yeah.
But he's not. So
Magical
yes,
Islands.
let us go smite evil.
What is how much money does Klaus need for his familiar that he's been trying to steal for all this time?
I think, what was it, 100 gold pieces? Something like that?
That's on you to know. And I think
Okay.
it was more than
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Well, the motto of the junior adventurers is to be prepared. So I would say we should go supply, but I am quite happy. If you're willing to give some of your arrows to Silas, I can give you 93 gold for your familiar. And then we can just go
I
to the
think I'd rather
magical
just
isle.
steal it from Silas.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
You are not a good junior adventurer.
I also hate to tell you, Brandon,
Yeah,
but you and Bjorg's votes don't matter. 3 have already chosen.
You know, I'm thinking I see a fish too. Maybe throw my like coin perch at it.
No, in the water.
All
Well,
right.
I put that out there. I thought I had to put that out there. As,
Wait, I want to see if Silas is going to do that. That'd be worth it. Go ahead. Are you going to do that?
We're hanging up the whole adventure on how much of a dick you guys are willing to be to each other.
Yeah, that's been the premise of this game since Go, man.
If Silas does that, I'll be more than happy to borrow the money from Brandon.
Silas, are you actually throwing it in?
You know something? Silas will put it in the hands of Toreg.
I don't know what that means.
is that code
yeah, I
for
don't
throwing in the ocean?
Evens means Toreg demands sacrifice. Odds means Tori doesn't want fucking Silas's gold.
All right.
Odds. Sorry.
Well.
So you all are off in search of the small cluster of magical islands, leaving
Yeah,
behind
gonna
the
think-
ramifications of a natural disaster that you all caused.
Suckers.
I want
Regenerate that bitch.
I want to be clear here. You have all, without question, made this world a worse place. If any of you doubted that, let me assure you. And with
Achievement
that, we will
unlocked.
end this week's game portion. But now it's the part where we take your questions from the live blog, facebook.com/authorsanddragons, and we answer them. So,
And make your worlds a worse place.
yeah.
Our first question is from our friend Jeremy, who said, "How would Chuck Tingle title a book about your game characters and their adventures?" I think that Fandango basically answered that for Bjorg.
I think he answered it for everyone.
I think this entire episode, Fandango's entire managerial strategy was channeling Chuck Tingle.
You know,
There was no
World needs a-
pounded. I think it's pounded by Toreg.
yeah. I was going to say the world needs a book pounded in the butt by Toreg.
I think Klaus got pounded in the luck by Torag again.
Jesus.
Pounded in the luck by Torag. I kind of love that, actually.
That really is fantastic.
I think
Fantastical, even.
Yeah.
All right.
there's a
Our
show
second
title right there.
Our second question is from our friend Emma, who says, "What is the most ridiculous quest you've ever ended up on?"
This one.
Pretty sure we're on it.
This one definitely cakes the cake. Though there was a Rifts campaign I was in where like a chunk of the plot revolved entirely around an 8-foot tall gorilla man wandering around the campaign setting, hitting people with a bag of noodles.
Oh my god, I forgot about Santa Bear. Okay, so
What?
I was
If you need
Are you on a fetish site or
No.
something?
So I was playing a small campaign, and I was playing a werebear, and my buddy was playing a half dragon, and we were
For sure.
evil. So we robbed this place and we looted it like completely. But we didn't have bags of holding, so I stole the curtains, changed into werebear form to be strong enough, and used the curtains to fasten a makeshift sack. And then we started going down the road, and we both had hats of disguise. So he made himself like an elf costume, and I made myself a Santa outfit. And when the guards stopped us, I told him we were rehearsing for the Santa Bear pageant.
Yeah, we
That's
do
pretty-
that. Except we would fail
The-
every check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we failed the bluff, but
The
we won
bear.
the intimidate.
The bear had a wonderful, awful idea.
You. All right. Our next question. Does anyone else want to answer that? Or
I think the rest
No.
of us were stuck on this one.
okay, so we have two questions from Chris. Question one: How do you keep? How do you think up and keep track of various characters and backstories in a series? Because he references specifically such as ones in Forging Hephaestus. That's the first question. And the second question is how do you know when you've put too many characters in and need to cut back, and how do you choose which ones to remove?
I think anybody who's seen the length of my books knows I've probably never done that second part right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just kill a lot of people, so that keeps the population of my books down. Anytime anybody annoys me or the person I've named them after annoys me, I just kill them off.
I mean, I would say, like, you know, once you reach a point where a story is just like so overly complex that you can't freaking follow it, then you probably have too many characters in it.
If you're not Drew Hayes.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to talk about the first part of, I don't know, I've never really needed a trick to keep the characters separate. Do you guys?
Not really.
I
Oh.
take a lot of notes, and I have story Bibles built for some of my series. And with Scrivener, I can import the character description sheets from old stuff into new stuff because I'm 30 stories deep in the Bubba the Monster Hunter series. So I have a real bad time with remembering how tall people are and what color their eyes are. So I have that shit written down.
That's right.
That's
I do
very
use
organized.
Trello
I
for like a
should-
bunch of little notes, like names and dates and like small details.
Yeah, I have a document on my desktop that lists relevant dates in the book Dracula and its publication history so that I can reference them across when Quincy Harker should have been born.
Yeah, I mean, every book I write, I usually have a separate, text file that's just notes.
I have answer to question one is lots of little like sticky notes or mini doc notes. At any given time I have like anywhere between 1 and 100 RTF files that are just continuously open on my laptop with like 1 sentence notes in them. Which is a horrible way of doing things, but question 2 I have 2 answers for. The serious answer and the slightly and the equally serious answer. The first one is I haven't yet hit the problem where I can't figure out who a character is. But I always fall back in the hole. If they're not a point of view character, they're not real.
Did someone just die?
Yeah. Someone dropped the microphone.
Oh no, sorry. I actually haven't run into that problem yet.
Yeah, I think the biggest continuity I ran into was in like books. In book 7, I had this meet and greet between 2 characters that I completely forgot went on a date in book 2.
Oh god. And
Yeah, I don't have any. I just wing it. I hope for the best.
Yeah. I'm with Steve there.
I have a question. It's not really a question, but it's from Jennifer Baxter of Rochek,
Cool.
and she says, the podcast is really great, very entertaining, and you're also funny. So that's not a question, but I think we needed to hear that. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody send her some free shit.
Jennifer,
Okay.
that's true.
I actually have sorry, I hadn't refreshed it in a while. Okay, so our friend Richard says, for Harkness, how often do you put your friends in your stories, and how often do they not end up killing each other?
So I use a lot of real people names in my stories, and Richard is actually a villain in one of my books, and he did kill off about half the guys we regularly play Magic with, which is why he came up with that question. I use a lot of real names. I've done things like in short stories, I've used naming rights to characters as backer rewards on Kickstarter. I named characters after people on birthday presents if they pissed me off. Either one. I do it all the time, and they usually die. They do almost always die by the end of at least a couple of stories.
Our friend Corey asks, I got the Authors and Dragons shirt for Christmas, love it. And he plans for on different designs. He thinks nothing worse than shoddy heresy or I don't know what your problem is would be pretty sweet.
we were talking about this earlier, weren't we?
Didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did talk about this earlier, yeah. We'd have to dig through a shit ton of live blog to find the quotes.
Yeah, people want to.
No. We don't need to dig through a shit ton of live blogs. You great listeners can post on the Authors and Dragons Facebook page your favorite quotes, and we'll compile the 10 we like best, have a poll, and think about maybe someday doing something.
Yeah, there we go.
You set us up for work here, John.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, let's let the viewers choose what they want the most on a shirt.
Yeah.
And just for the record, you can't do praise Toreg. That is copyrighted.
Yeah, nothing.
that's a
Unfortunately,
shame.
Toreg cannot be mentioned because we do not own the rights to him, unless one of our listeners
We
works
can
for Wizards
always-
of the Coast. In which case, yeah, let's fucking do this.
Actually, no, that's not
Paizo.
whoever runs Pathfinder.
Oh,
Paizo.
Paizo.
Oh,
Hey, I feel like we got a better shot at that. If anybody from Paizo listens, give us a call.
hang on. I got a card. I had dinner with one of the senior editors from Paizo last year at Dragon Con. His cards, yeah, I'll see what we can come up with.
There you go.
But yeah,
Alternatively, we could
just
go
change
back
it.
through every episode and have Rick say Blorschlag or something.
Yeah.
And just taste over it.
Edit that in.
Yeah.
We'll just spell it with a K. The K is silent.
It's like a bad edit. It's like praise Orag.
It's like not even Rick. We have Steve do the different
Praise
Or
How many?
me.
Orag.
Sounds like a project for our friend Vin Diesel.
Our friend Tommy wants to know what's the most ridiculous skirmish you died from that you shouldn't have died from.
It wasn't me who died, but I watched this. It was a stupid death of a friend I was playing with. He essentially got attacked by essentially mutant mosquitoes. They were really hard to hit. They were sucking out his blood, and he was standing at the top of a staircase. So he reached the point where he only had a couple hit points left, and he was going to go down that round. So rather than do something desperate to save himself, his genius plan was, he's like, I lay down so my body doesn't take any more damage when I die.
I got swallowed by a frog.
Oh, that's true. I died in a fight, and the fight was pretty standard, but my character was really low on HP because right before the fight, he had tried to turn like a small natural pooling of water into a hot tub by casting Fireball directly in the middle of it. And
Oh my god.
yeah, I didn't know how magic worked. I was still new to the game. I thought you were immune from your own spells. That was how I learned you are not immune from your own spells.
I got shot in the back by another player less than on my first encounter in a game once.
So you
Deliberate.
gamed with Bevan
Deliberately.
before.
Deliberately, he literally I was not aware that this guy was considerably more ruthless than I don't know if it counts because I was actually I was barely saved by the cleric when I was at maximum negative HP. But yeah, basically my character walked in to try and diplomatically fix the situation that the other PC didn't want fixed, and so he just fucking shot me.
I almost did that to Silas when we were confronting the demon horse.
Oh yeah, when you guys knocked Silas out rather than fight the demon horse.
Yeah, I remember that.
What should we do? Let's beat the shit out of our friend.
You know something?
I mean,
Silas approves of that method.
I kind of feel like in retrospect we can't entirely blame Silas for his falling because we also didn't encourage him to act remotely paladinly at any point.
Yeah.
We're all just
Yeah.
like, fuck it, yeah, follow your worst impulses.
Yeah. Let's beat the hell out of him rather than let him fight evil.
To get all Broadway for a second, we are the bad idea bears of RPGs.
Yeah, you really are. Oh man.
I think that's good.
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, that's going to be it for questions this week. We will be back in 2 weeks with the next episode. Until then, you all stay safe and have a good time. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to the original creators, which is us, the people who are playing it. The opening music, Take a Chance, and closing theme, Master of the Feast, are both credited to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com and also used under a Creative Commons license.